my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Vanessa. So it's been a hot minute. October was definitely a really rough month for us. We were on and off sick with a cold, so it was pretty rough for me and my family. So today I am going to be sharing with you guys my recommendations for the Sephora Rouge VIB and Insider sale. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, Sephora hosts a sale, I believe twice a year. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's twice a year. They have basically a sale percentage wise depending if you are in the Rouge VIB or Insider tier. So depending on how much you spend during the year, throughout the year is what determines where you're at. So I'm going to be sharing some of my favorites. These are just products that I definitely cannot have enough of, and I do highly recommend because I do use them pretty often and regularly. So if you guys are interested in seeing my recommendations for the Sephora sale, then just keep on watching. First off, we're going to start because I'm very excited about this, is the Super Goop Glow Screen. This has SPF 40. The reason why I really enjoy this sunscreen in particularly is because since my skin is dry skin type, I do like a little bit of sheen and a little bit of glow from within. I do like that luminous, healthy glow from within look, and I like how this provides me the beautiful glow, but also protecting my skin from the sun. So it does have a nice, almost like a champagne glow. So that is what it looks like. And what I really like about this SPF is that this SPF does have enough protection against the skin, but you can use it both ways. You can wear it just alone and have your skin look really nice and glowy and dewy and fresh, but you can also wear it underneath your foundation, which is amazing. So I really have been enjoying that ever since I discovered it. Moving on, I wanted to talk about my ultimate favorite eye cream. This is the Origins Ginseng Refreshing Eye Cream and Brightening and Depuff. This is pretty much almost out. I do have two of these that are pretty low. So I have noticed that this product actually changed its packaging. I really am hopeful that the product inside has not changed, just its packaging, because this is really nice because it has that salmon, almost like a color corrector looking color to it. But I like how it feels nice and cooling underneath the eye, and it also has that almost like color correcting color like I mentioned. So it does give me a little bit of coverage before going in with concealer, and I really enjoy that cream because I noticed that it doesn't really mess with my concealer, because sometimes eye creams can just kind of tend to make your concealer look crepey, and that one has never given me any issues no matter what concealer I've used. Moving on to another product that I discovered as of recently, maybe about a year ago. This is the Inkey list. This is a affordable brand, skincare brand that Sephora carries, but I really like this collagen booster. I have repurchased this about twice now, and I really like this collagen booster in particular is because how lightweight it feels. It doesn't feel like you're layering too much product when you're going in with your whole skincare routine. Layering serums can just sometimes kind of feel too heavy on the skin. And this, as you can see, is very liquidy, it's lightweight, it sinks into your pores and your skin pretty rapidly when you're doing your skincare routine. So this is pretty affordable, and why not include a collagen into your routine? Now for powder. So for powder, the powder that I recommend from Sephora, you guys already know if you've been here, I love my Beauty Bakery No Flour Powder or Flour Powder setting powder in translucent. That setting powder is so nice and very, very, it's very broken down where it's finely milled. That's what I was looking for, the word I was looking for. But as far as a compact powder, I discovered the Kosas Cloud Set powder in the shade Breezy. This is my shade that fits me best. And I like how lightweight this feels. If you just dust a powder on this powder, it really just is enough to set your under eyes or anywhere you really need to set around the face. So if I wanted to get a little brush, kind of just dab there and put it underneath my eye area. I noticed that it doesn't make my under eye look crepey, and it kind of just makes any excess oil kind of go and disappear without making your face look cakey and oily. So I really like this, and I like that it's in a compact form because I can definitely throw it in my diaper bag or my purse. So for foundations, moving on to foundations. So you already know that I have totally been on board with the whole skin tint, I guess, trend, is that what we want to call it? So of course I repurchased the Fenty Eaze Drop Skin Tint in the shade number 7. This is so amazing because it's super liquidy, but in the right way. And it gives you the enough coverage where you can really wear it as a skin tint, but also build up the coverage. And what I like about this is that it does have its blurring filter effect, which is really what it makes it unique, in my opinion. It makes it really unique is that it does have that blurring filter look, and it does give your skin look, it does make your skin look really nice and just like perfect. It's really, really nice. And I love how lightweight it feels. So I've really been loving this one. Now, this is a recent discovery of mine, but I've definitely been using it nonstop since I picked it up. This is the Beauty Blender Bounce Skin Tint. This is the Always On Radiant Skin Tint. This is really nice. Unlike the Fenty skin tint, this one does have more of a blurring effect, and you can really wear it as a skin tint and also build up the coverage. Versus this one kind of gives you more of that, what I'm wearing, it's actually what I'm wearing today on the skin. It gives you more of that, more medium, almost medium coverage if you really want to take it there. But it doesn't give you so much of the blurring effect as a Fenty. But the reason why I do still recommend this one is because I like how it gives my skin a very beautiful sheen and glow. So this actually has hyaluronic acid, which of course that's where it's getting its hydration source from. So that's why it does give me more of that like radiant, as it's called, radiant beautiful sheen. Versus the Fenty, I feel like I'm going back to comparing. I did do a whole review on this and I compared it back to the Fenty, but the reason why the difference is the blurring on the Fenty, and this one gives me more of that beautiful sheen. This gives me more like a soft matte, I guess, if you want to call it. It settles more as to a soft matte finish. So definitely highly recommend both. Now for foundation, if I am going to be wearing a pretty medium solid to full coverage foundation, I really love the Rare Beauty. This is the, what is this called again? The Soft Focus Liquid Touch Foundation. This is in the shade 180W. By the way, I wear this one in medium 2, shade 7. So the reason why I do really like this foundation is because I like how much coverage it gives you and really makes your skin look really nice and flawless. But it's super, super lightweight, as it's mentioned in its name. It's called the Soft Touch Weightless Foundation. But it is super lightweight. I do really agree with that. It's super lightweight. You don't really feel like that heavy cake face on the skin. It really feels like you're wearing no foundation. So I really love that for how much coverage it gives you. So moving on to bronzers. So bronzers, I have 3 cream bronzers. Like I said, I've been on board with the whole cream product trend, but I did want to mention my Fenty Beauty in the Sun stalk'r bronzer. So this is a powder form. I'm wearing this bronzer on the cheeks today. I love this formula in particular because I like how you don't really have to try hard to get a nice soft bronze look, but it also gives you that chiseled look you're going for without it looking like you tried so hard. So it does give you that chiseled look, but it doesn't make you look like you've tried so hard in really getting those chiseled contoured cheekbones, if you know what I mean. So I love it. It's really nice and smooth. It's really doesn't like kind of skip on your skin. It does have a really nice finish and easy to blend. Now for cream bronzer, I really like the Anastasia Beverly Hills cream bronzer in well, it's just the cream bronzer by ABH Cosmetics, but Anastasia came out with a cream bronzer, and this is in the shade Amber. This is really comparable to the e.l.f., but of course this one, the only reason I still like this one a little bit more is because this is more opaque, so a little bit goes a long way, and it's honestly really easy to blend. since it is a little bit opaque, you would think that it would be really hard to blend and really get that product kind of going on the cheek, but it is actually really nicely easy to work with. So that's the reason why I do really enjoy that one. And then another one I'm like is the Patrick Ta Cream Contour and Power Bronzer Duo. So this one, I've talked about this before, but this, you get the best of both worlds. You get your powder bronzer, and then as you pull down this flap, you do have your cream product, your cream bronzer right here, which it doesn't get disrupted with the powder. So I do really like that, because I really do highly recommend this one, because I like that some days I do, especially when traveling, some days I am going to want to gravitate toward a powder bronzer, and then some days I may want to go in with just straight a cream product. But this is really meant for you going in with your cream bronzer and then going in with your powder on top to really lock and chisel those cheekbones. But I like that you do get both in one solid unit. So that's what I like about this one. Now, the most user-friendly, beginner-friendly cream bronzer product that I could recommend, I can't recommend enough, is the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Bronzer. This is still to date my most used bronzer, and I love the undertone about it. I love how easy it is to blend, but it still gives me that nice chiseled contour look, which I really like, and I sometimes feel like you can lose when you're using a cream product. I know with powder bronzers you do get that nice chiseled look more quicker, I guess is the word I'm trying to look for, versus a cream. I feel like sometimes with cream products you can get that bronze look, but that definition that you look for sometimes can be lost when you're using a cream product. And this one gives me both. It gives me that contoured chisel look, but also gives me that bronze and beautiful undertone that I'm looking for. So I definitely highly recommend this one for sure. Moving on to blushes. So staying on the topic of Makeup by Mario, I really like his blushes because they're really easy to work with. Again, beginner friendly, and I love how opaque they are, but also they blend beautifully and easily on the cheek area. And I like how opaque they are. That's like one thing too, is that sometimes with cream blushes, they can just be a little more washed out. But this one actually gives you a lot of color, and a little bit of product goes a long way. So I definitely recommend this one if you're looking for a cream blush that's going to give you that color and wow factor. Another one of my favorite cream blushes that I just can't get enough of is the Rare Beauty Stay Vulnerable blush in Nearly Apricot. This shade in particular is like my favorite if you love the peachy tones. This formula is so good because it's a cream blush, but the way it dries down on the cheek, it's almost going back to a like powdery finish, which is so nice because once it's there, and it doesn't feel like it's greasy or oily. It doesn't really feel like cream anymore. It feels almost like you put a powdered blush. So I really like that about this one. I don't like the soft pinch so much by Rare Beauty. I definitely recommend these Stay Vulnerable blushes. They are the best. Okay, next thing I have to talk about are these 10-second liquid eyeshadows by Kosas. These are no joke. I'm wearing this shade right here on my eyes. This is in the shade Copper Halo. I love how nice and easy they are to apply, as liquidy as they seem in the packaging. They are so easy to apply. You just basically pop it on a lid, leave it, let it sit, maybe even 5 seconds, not even 10 seconds, and then just dab it out with your finger, and they are not creasing, they're not moving, and they don't feel wet. Even though they have this beautiful sheeny look, they're amazing. So I also like the shade Copper Halo. Oh, that's the one I'm wearing. And then I love the shade Globe. Globe is like that beautiful, perfect, like champagne look. And that's what Globe looks like right there. So this is what Copper Halo and Globe look like on the hand. I like how they look really metallic and wet looking, but they definitely dry down and they're definitely worth it. If you have not tried, I definitely recommend you checking them out. So going on into lips, we are going to talk about their Rare Beauty. These are the soft souffle lip sticks. I only have these 2 minis because I tried them out in a gift set actually just last year, and I still have them, so I have not purchased more colors, but I definitely am going to right before I place my order. This is the shade that I'm wearing right now, and this is in the shade Fearless. It's a beautiful, beautiful shade. I have Fearless. So the reason why I wanted to mention these are because even though they're like a liquid lipstick form, they're super, super suede like feeling, and they're comfortable on the lips. They don't feel like they're gonna crack. I don't feel like my lips are feeling super dry where I need to take this off immediately as soon as it dries down. So I really like the feeling of these lipsticks. So this is the shade Fearless I'm wearing, and this is the shade Inspired. Super beautiful, like almost like a orangey red. And then we have Fearless, which is nice. I like how they feel like suede lips, and they're super comfortable. Last thing that I have recently discovered and I love is the Rare Beauty mascara. I really, really love this mascara. I'm not a fan of the rubber mascaras whatsoever, but this is what the one looks like. So this is nice and full, but what I like about this is that it doesn't just give you the lengthening effect, it gives you volume, which is something that sometimes you have to struggle, and sometimes you have to do like 2 mascaras, which typically I'm one of those girls, yes, that I have to use one for volume and one for lengthening. This gives me the best of both worlds. So I like that and I appreciate that, because sometimes it's just hard to be taking 2 mascaras on the go when you have to, you know, do your makeup in the car or whatever. So yeah, that is it for my video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my Sephora Rouge VIB Insider recommendations, and I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please don't forget to give it a like, a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that bell and also subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I'll see you guys soon, really soon, in another video. Love you. Bye.